What's up everybody, Coal Miner Customs here. Today we're going to be unboxing the new LokLik laser. They were kind enough to send this out to me. This laser right here is an all enclosed. It's user friendly, but also too, if you'll stay to the end of this video, I'm going to show you how this thing works. So hey, let's get into it. I do want to talk about the instructions. So you will have to scan the QR code before you start putting it together. There are two versions to this instruction manual. When you download it, you can either get the one without the top or one with the top. So in this case, we downloaded the one with the top. And also too, I want to talk about the machine just a little bit. It is a 10 watt. It is compatible to engrave over 300 different types of items. That includes your leatherette, your acrylic, your wood, and also too, this thing can cut up to 8 millimeters of wood in one pass on that. So the next thing we want to show you is actually how to download the app. So you're going to take your Android or your iOS device, you're going to go to your app store, you're going to download this app. So once you download this app, you're going to set up an account, you're going to put your information in, and then once you do that, you're going to come to the interface, and then basically you're going to search for the machine and you're going to hook your phone to the machine. And so we're going to switch over to the phone version and actually show you the interface and kind of show you what it looks like on there. Now that we've got our app downloaded and we've got it hooked into our machine, now we're going to take our machine and we're going to go to our shop and we're going to show you how this thing works. Okay, so now we're going to go back over to the app and we're going to find our machine, and then we're going to reconnect it. Once we get the machine reconnected, then we're going to go over to our layout. And in this case, we've chosen a font and we've used the business name. And from here, we're going to rescale it and get it to the size that we need, because we're going to put this image on a metal business card. What I'm doing right now is I'm actually going to go into the settings, my speed and my power, but I'm also going to choose what type of material I'm using on this. LokLik does give you a choice of settings that you can use, and they are preset. So we're actually going to find the black anodized aluminum setting, and we're going to choose that. But we are going to adjust it just a little bit. We are going to slow the speed down. Now that we've got our power and our speed settings set, we're going to readjust the image just a little bit more before we get ready to place it on the metal business card. And from here, we're going to go back over to the machine and show you the setup. Just before we start engraving, I do want to show you some of the safety features that this thing has. So you have a turn key right here. That does have to be turned over before you can use the machine. And it also has an emergency kill switch. If you push this in, it will kill the machine, will stop it. Then you just twist it to reactivate it. And also too, on this, the hood lid, there are a couple of switches here. If you can see right here in this corner, and I'll press it and you can actually hear it. So when that clicks in, that allows the machine to keep running, and it's on both sides. For the purpose of this video, we are going to lock these so we can actually show you the engraving with the hood open. I do not recommend this, but if you do happen to do this, just make sure you're wearing safety glasses. What we've got here is a metal business card. This is what we're going to be doing our engraving on. And as you can see, I've had to put this on a like a little wooden block. So when we get ready to do the focusing, and which I'm going to show you that here in just a second, it's actually this going to be right here on this part of the laser. You'll take this dial and you'll kind of push it down, and if you can see, there is a little tab that is right down here. You would take that, move your machine over here, and you'd want that tab just to barely touch the top of your material. You don't want it setting on it, you just want it just to barely touch it so it can still move freely and everything. And that will give you your focus, so when you get ready to do your engraving. I do want to mention that you do have to pull up this tab on this for the focusing. Just make sure you take that back up, because you don't want to be engraving and then your tab could get caught on something and then actually mess up your project. So coming over here to the phone, show you real quick. The next thing we want to do is we want to hit framing and make sure that we're in within our perimeter of our design going on this card. So we're going to hit framing real quick. And I like to hit it twice just to make sure that it's doing the same thing over and over. And it's real hard to see, but the laser does come on periodically while you're doing the engraving. Sorry for the sound on the fan, but the laser does come on, but you have to kind of look at it at a different angle. But what you're looking for is the laser to be within the perimeters of what you set your, if you look right here on the phone. So we've got our Coal Miner Customs font getting ready to engrave. So what you're looking for is to make sure that your measurements that you have for this is framing out onto your material. So with that being said, we've already added it to the task, and well, we're going to add it to the task, and we're going to put C, MK, and then we'll just put card beside it. Alright, with that, and then we're going to hit done, and then now that's going to be saved onto our SD card that we have to, you have to put an SD card in the machine before you get ready to use it. So it saves your projects. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to our project, and we've got it right here saved, and we're going to hit play, and we're going to show you guys the engraving part of this.
you can see that we did get it off a little bit, so you want to do the framing again. But just for the purpose of this video, we're just kind of showing you what the machine can do as far as engraving. But yeah, this is it. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. If you have interest in this laser machine, check out that description down below. And also too, we'll have a promo code that will save you some money. And hey, if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. It really does help out the channel. And hey guys, we'll see you next time.